Good morning, afternoon or evening, depending on what time of day you're watching this soon, whereabouts in the world you are. I'm MoD, this is Euro Truck Simulator, episode 239. I think it is anyway. I really do need to check that before I start recording, but yeah, fuck it. Today we're not really got much to talk about. I'm probably going to waffle lots. So if you don't like those sort of episodes, turn off now, leave a thumbs up and go away. Although I'll probably have a rant about why I'm dropping American Truck Simulator from the channel. But we'll get back to that at some point soonish. Today's soundtrack suggestion, everybody, is from Verta. It's the Minecraft Alpha soundtrack. Yes, Alpha. Admittedly, I don't remember this from when I used to play Alpha, but I don't really remember if I had music on at all when I played Alpha. But anyway, without further ado, let's drive. Let's go. We have... Go, Tildy, go. So the challenge is set. We have to try and finish this job before time runs out. Right? We have 18 hours and 2 minutes to do the job. And the sat-nav says we'll get there in 28 hours. And Mr. Locker War in the comments, he says if you could average about 60 miles an hour from here on, you could do this job in about 18.5 hours. Ignore the ETA estimate as it works that out from the speed limits along the way, not at the actual speed you're travelling. That's what I've been trying to say for the last 2 or 3 episodes. I just haven't been able to find the right words to say it. Because most of these speed limits are 43, and I'm thinking, I'm not worrying too much about the estimated because that'll come down because we're travelling faster than the 43. So the speed should come down quite significantly. That said, it's very difficult to think of the right words when you're talking and garbling and you're concentrating on not crashing and things. And so far, to date, considering we've done about 1,000 miles in this trip so far, we've got no damage on the trailer and 2% damage on Matilda, which I find amazing. It's incredible. So all we have to do is average 60 miles an hour. We've just now, about a minute of driving in, we've just now hit 60 miles an hour. Because we were starting from a cold start and blah, 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 blah. So we're just going to charge on. No more rest stops because we've got fatigue turned off because we're cheaty bastards. I find it quite sad actually that Mr. Derplord Gaming, who actually suggested this challenge to us, I'm enjoying this quite a lot, and Derplord is nowhere to be seen anymore. Derplord, where are you? Come back, you bastard! Come back! Unless Mum and Dad found you listening to me and they realise I swear like a trooper, in which case, use some headphones! Use some headphones! Oh, go. Yes, go. Nicely done round there. No sudden steering and we'll be fine. Looking at the other comments. Go on. Speeding offence, don't care. Oh, we slightly tapped somebody, but I can live with this. Was that red light? It was red light, I'm guessing. Go. We can't afford to slow down. We cannot afford to slow down. Next comments. So thank you for that, by the way, Locke. Sam Parsons, our trains, the natural enemy of Matildas. Yes, very, very true, very true. Sorry to hear about Tom, sir, but I know you will do him well. Also, sorry for not being in touch over the last few days, but I have had some technical difficulties over the last few days. Mr. Parsons, you know how I roll. You're in the middle of a transition, moving from England to America, and everything's up in the air at the moment. I realise it's going to probably take a bit longer than normal to actually settle, as it were. So you don't stress it. You take as much time as you need. I'm sorry for not replying to anybody's comments in the last few days, actually, but real life has been really fucking busy, and next week is no exception. Tomorrow night is... what time are we on by way right now? Just to give you an idea of how busy I am actually right now. Because I'm recording this quite late on the Sunday, even by my standards. It is 2:15. Yeah, 2:15, and I've got to get this done. Got to get it started uploading, and then we've got to go shopping on a Sunday, because the shops close at 4. So by the time you guys watch this, I'll have done the shopping. But Monday is my usual date night with Murtai, and I think Squiz and Gem have asked if we want to play Sonic All-Stars Transformed then. I might do. I might sneakily record it, and if it happens to be any good, then I'll upload it. because I'm sneaky like that. Sneaky, sneaky. Tuesday, we've got Mrs. Wallowitz and Watson coming over for dinner of the edible variety. Oh god, this feels ropey. This feels very ropey. Still no damage to the trailer. 3% to Matilda. Wear and tear, I imagine. Wednesday is my usual YouTube night, and I've got a solid plan to get as much of a backlog recorded as possible. I have got quite a bit recorded at the moment, actually. I just need to turn it into actual videos at some point soon. Definitely needs to be done. Thursday, I have Mr. Jones coming over. We're watching Robot Wars and he's treating us to Chinese. Friday, I've got something on. I can't remember what it is. I'm sure Murtaugh will remind me at some point. What's Friday? What are we doing Friday? I know I've got something on Friday. Oh, yes! Whip's bringing people over to view Tom. I can't believe I forgot about that. But we'll get onto that in a bit. Saturday, I'm doing something again. I'm back at work. I had my one Saturday off. I've had one Saturday off this year. It was all good. We had a guy around to clean the oven, and he did such a good job of it. A really, really good job of it. And we'd recommend it to anyone who's nice, polite, happy. And amazingly, for the first time ever, but usually when people come round to your house and they're there to do some work, we usually offer them a drink. Every single person to date has said, no thanks, you're alright. So I say, okay, if you change your mind, let me know. This guy said, yes please, I'll have a coffee. Okay, have a coffee. You can have your coffee. Very happy that he actually accepted the coffee, and he did a brilliant job of cleaning the oven. For anybody who says, why can't you clean your own oven, mod? Well, two things. First of all, I'm pretty much doing all the housework now because Murtaugh's that incapacitated. And secondly, the oven was caked in muck from before we got it. Internally, in the door, in the frame, everywhere. Stuff that isn't a 5-minute job that you can just clean up. And I've attempted to clean the thing up, and it's just... We just thought, no, we'll get a professional in. We'll get a professional in, and we'll spend a bit of money, and then we'll just keep on top of it from that point. Seriously, before we moved in, we noticed that it looked like somebody had just put bacon on the bottom of the oven and turned the oven on and then left it. What a waste of bacon, we thought. So he says, is this all going to be cleaned up before we move in? The estate agent said, yes, just sign on the dotted line. We signed on the dotted line, and when we moved in, it hadn't been cleaned up. The estate agents have let us down in so many ways. We might as well deal directly with the fucking landlord. The house was left in a complete shithole, and we were told it was going to be cleaned up, and it wasn't. And the oven was one of these things. So we finally got around to cleaning the... What the fuck? Something tells me that was the soundtrack, not anything in Eurotruck. We're looking okay for fuel. Let's keep going. Where was I? I completely forgotten where I was now. Oven. We haven't stressed too much about making sure the oven was deep cleaned for a long time because the oven gets so hot it kills all the nasty shit, blah blah blah. And also, if we actually felt the oven was that bad, we wouldn't have cooked with it, you know? We're quite hygiene conscious, I'd like to say. Like to think. But we got rid of all the deep in dirt. All the baked on shit. It turns out there was a light inside our oven that the guy replaced free of charge. Very kind of him. And the door wasn't frosted, it was actually dirty. There's a glass window in our oven door, and we can now see through it, which is excellent. You're turning. Oh god, get out of the way. Come on. Mod wants to not be late for its job. And probably not going to be able to overtake them for the next junction, which is a pain. Actually, there's a crossroads there. Might be able to. There's a red light. I think we're going to get him. Sticking to the coastal road, as it were. Although there was no point going around that part of town because I believe that part of town, when we were playing with Sat-Nav, I think it's an overpass. We couldn't set the road to go around the outer loop there. Although it doesn't, I don't see an overhead loop overhead. I think that's actually another road. Yeah, it was another road. I'm not turning around now just to turn that bit yellow. Sod that. Sod of that. Go, 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 go. But the oven looks spanking. Getting back to the point, the oven looks spankingly gorgeous. And it should be really, really easy to keep it clean from now on. Because it's that fucking clean. The guy took the door off the hinges, took the seal off, took all the internal bits out and put them in his van and left him to soak in some special cleaning crap for half an hour while he got on his hands and knees and completely and utterly scrubbed the thing inside and out. We definitely got our money's worth. Definitely got our money's worth. I know, what are we talking about today, Mod? We're going to talk about some guy came around to clean your oven. Really, great. Thanks, Mod. That's a great way to waste my Sunday evening. Well, you know, you're welcome, guys. You're welcome. Unless you listen to in the shower like a weirdo, Neil. So, what else has there been? Verta says, shame that Tom doesn't get along with the girls. Hopefully you'll find a good home for him soon. I wish I had something meaningful or clever to say about the anniversary, but I really don't. I know it'll be difficult, but you'll get through it. I probably will, matey. I probably will get through it. I've already recorded the first episode of Kingdom Hearts, and for me it really will be a great big journey of self-discovery. Reminding myself of... I'll be basically going on a trip down memory lane when I start that series, and in one way I'm looking forward to it, and another way I won't, because I reckon I'll be so fucking emo during that particular playthrough. I think I want to play through it as much as possible, get it out of the way and done with. But at the same time, I want to savour the journey, see how far I've come, and see whether I've actually learnt anything over the years that I can help you guys with, because I know a lot of you guys out there do suffer your own depression and your own mental illnesses. So if there's anything I can go, actually, help with that, so on and so forth, that's a good thing, right? As for Tom, I mentioned we have news about Tom. Tom has a viewing, shall we say, this Friday coming. This Friday. Lady Whipstitch knows some people that she works with that are very, very, very besotted with him and keen on taking him on. But we've decided, we said that we need them to view Tom first, and Tom will need to get to see him, and also we want to know how they get along with the girls, and generally are they alright. Obviously they must be okay to a point, because Whipstitch has said these guys are cool, I vouch for them, or words to the effect of, and she wouldn't go to the pain of organising a meeting with the lot of us if she thought that they weren't right for Tom, or vice versa. So yeah, we got that sorted. And we are going to hopefully rehome Tom. Hopefully. Be a nice happy day, that will. It'll be a very, very happy day. Because Tom will go to a good home. Tom does deserve a good home. And Murtai will be happy because we'll have, at the moment we keep all the cats downstairs. Before we had Tom, we gave Penny and Matilda the run of the house. The absolute run of the place. They could go anywhere they wanted. Upstairs, downstairs, bedrooms, bathrooms. The only room they weren't allowed into was the studio. For obvious reasons, I would hope. And then Tom came along and they all started fighting on the stairs, fighting on the bed. Fighting everywhere. So we kept them downstairs at night. We're thinking, if you're going to fight somewhere we can't hear you. And then there's the one that happened a month and a bit ago when 3 o'clock in the morning they had such a big fight that we heard them, and little Matilda was hiding in the fireplace, and we're thinking, Matilda's a fighter, why is she hiding? She should not be hiding from somebody. But yes, he will go to a good home. I think if it wasn't for the fact we already had Matilda, Tom and Penny would have got along fine. But Matilda is the queen bee, she's the top cat in our house, and Matilda will not have any challenge to her authority. And Tom wants to be in charge, and we haven't actually said, yes, Tom, you can be in charge, if you follow. They have to sort it out amongst themselves, and as it turns out, they can't. That, and he's got so many issues from being on the yard at work for 5 years. Honestly, it's for the best of everybody if we do get him somewhere that can actually look after him the way he deserves, you know? And hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll work out. Last comment. DF. Did I see Matilda boingy 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 there for a while? Yes, sir, and unfortunately you did. You saw Matilda going boingy boingy over the level crossing. Although, I am told that if I had gone over that at about 100 mile an hour, I'd have known about it, because we'd have gone flying. That would have made an epic screenshot, wouldn't it? Although I don't think Matilda could do 100 ever. I think she did 100 once. The wind was behind us, we were going downhill, we didn't have a load on board. Oh shit, what am I pressing that button for? I don't need to look. Go straight, please. Cancel indicator. Go, go, go. And recenter, please, thank you. Ah dear. Yeah, averaging 60 mile an hour is going to be tight lock, just so you know. It's good, the whole fucking trip is going to be fucking tight. So we're down to 21 hours and 50 minutes. And we are 13 hours left. It's not looking good. It really is not looking good. Still got to find 8 hours from somewhere, and I don't think it's going to happen. Feel free to moan at me for bleating on about it, but I really don't think it's going to happen. Tell you what isn't going to happen on my channel anymore: American Truck Simulator. That was one I wasn't. That was a series that wasn't overly Debrecen discovered. We've only just discovered Debrecen for the first time since we reset Matilda. Since we lost Matilda, I should say. Come on. Now what are we stuck on? What are we stuck on? There we go. Fuck knows what happened there. Yeah, apparently we haven't been to Debrecen before. How rude. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. So, American Truck Simulator, as I was saying, it's basically, I play Euro Truck. I enjoy this enough. If I didn't do YouTube, I wouldn't play this. But in terms of a charity challenge and all that, and also a way of interacting with you guys, it's actually it's a really good background game as well. Something for me to do while I do these blog style recordings, you know. So in that sense, it's a good game. American Truck Simulator is exactly the same. I don't need 2 games like this on my channel. So I've said since the get-go, if I get 10 thumbs up in this episode, I'll do another episode. Well, I only got 6 thumbs up anyway. But to really balance against that, I had 3 thumbs down. The last episode was a mod review of the W100, no, the K100, the W900, and a Volvo VNL 670. And I thought it was a great video. I put about 5 to 6 hours worth of editing into that, and I thought it looked great. I thought it looked shiny and presentable, and thinking if this is the only video that the trucking community sees of me, then I'm going to make sure it's a good one. It's my first time actually modding a truck simulator game with trucks. And I was actually quite nervous about how it was going to work out. It turns out it worked out fine. So it was great. But I got 3 thumbs down for no reason. And I don't know why. Is it because I said some trucks are shit? How dare I have an opinion? And that's when I realised, actually, why do I even care about what the greater trucking community thinks about me? For context, I may have posted the link up in a few of the Facebook groups for American Truck Simulator and for Euro Truck Simulator on the SES page. Yeah. Sorry. Loose bit of skin I can't get. I don't mind the thumbs down, but I do mind the lack of feedback. And part of me feels that the reason I've got the thumbs down is because I'm not a popular Euro trucker like, say, Squirrel. Not Skeptical Squirrel, the one known as Squirrel. I don't even know why he is fucking popular, to be honest with you. I don't know why any of the popular YouTubers are popular. Apart from maybe Vintage Beef, but he's changed in recent weeks. That's a subject for another time, I feel. But yeah, I just feel like because I'm not a big YouTuber and I've tried to do a mod review, people are like, oh no, we don't like you, thumb down. It's like the one time I made a Doom video and I got a thumbs down on it, and someone actually said in the comments, dislike. Okay, fair enough, you dislike my video, why do you dislike it? Because I don't like Doom. The video itself is fine, you just don't like the game. Fuck off. And I think that's the same thing that's happened here. Except it's opposed to the game, people who disliked it because I'm not a big YouTuber. How dare I, you know? That's the vibe I get, that's what I feel. Because until I posted the link on Facebook and everywhere else, I tend to not advertise my stuff much anymore. Because I'm just in it for the fun. And I think that is the key part there. This, for me, is fun. Don't actually give a shit about getting big anymore. So I think, okay, I'd like people to actually see this because I put some effort into it. And then that happened. Oh, fine, fuck you. I'm not going to do American Truck Simulator anymore. Don't let the dickheads get me down and beat me up. No, they haven't beaten me up or got me down. It's just more a case of I can't be fucking arsed with childish bullshit like that, you know? That and I'm sticking to my guns. I didn't get 10 thumbs up on it. So it stands to reason that people don't want to see more. I get more thumbs up on this series. I regularly get 7, 8, sometimes even 9 thumbs up in this series for 50 views. Which is a phenomenal return of about up to 20% of people that watch the video hit the thumbs up. That's great. I do appreciate that. That means a lot to me. Whereas American Truck Simulator, I'm getting 40 to 50 views, sometimes more often than not the 40 end, and 10 thumbs up I thought was alright, you know? Especially since it's a series I didn't really want to do. But I tried. You got 4 episodes out of me. I'm not doing any more. It's not often you hear me say that, but I'm not doing any more. But anyway, we have a job in hand we need to get on with. I don't think we're going to do it. Although these roads are all 30. Our average time, our ETA is going to drop quite rapidly now, I presume. 43. 12 hours left to actually complete the job in. But I seriously don't see, unless this is all country roads everywhere, Locke, I don't see how we're going to do it. I really don't. I know right now that we're smashing the speed limit quite a bit. And I don't go much faster than that because otherwise we'll tip over if we go to a sudden turn. And oh, there's a lorry up ahead that we need to overtake. Yay! Just yay. Nice and smooth mod. No sudden movements. Apart from when cars come charging towards you like that, then do a sudden movement. Although there is a lovely kink in the road we need to worry about. Yes, very nice, very nice. Cut across him. Still staying at 60 miles an hour all the way through that, I think. I hope. Do. Yeah, we're looking good. And oh shit, this part. We've got enough fuel left on board to complete the job. No, we don't actually. We have just enough not fuel. 735 miles range. 745 miles left on the job. We're going to have to stop again. Fuck's sake. And this is all 43 mile an hour, is it? Huh. Okay. I guess we can live with that. after this recording's done, I'm going to have to play with the drivers as well, because I think a few of them are going to level up and I haven't checked to make sure they are still on the right path for their learning. Oh. Doing 80 and a 30. This is not going to end well. It ended well. Coming through, thank you. Another 30. Slashing the time now. Fucking hell. Bloody hell, what's going on? Mod's learned how to drive. Matilda's not getting bashed about anymore. What's going on, guys? Who am I? Where's the real Mod? Another junction up ahead we must be mindful of. I'll tell you what I'm not going to miss about American Truck Simulator. Long roads that don't do anything or go anywhere. The way stations are... The whole point of pulling over and then stopping is just... Really, what's the point? Honestly, didn't see the point in the way stations. The left-hand drive only, again, I know it's America, they don't have right-hand drive over there at all, but didn't enjoy it. Especially when you consider how much we have done. Oh shit, we missed a turning. It's okay, it's okay. There's a truck dealer here, I think. We can say hello to it. No, it's a recruitment agency. Excuse me, people, I'm going to be rude. Don't mind me. Come on, people. Something's in a rush here. Come on. Actually, because we're at a standstill, that's a great place to end the episode, so we don't lose any momentum, getting back up to speed and whatnot. I'm going to have to go off cam somewhere and take care of this loose bit of skin that I just can't bite. Doesn't help that I'm trying to bite it with my broken tooth. I got a tooth broken. I'm trying to bite it. Oh, and I can't actually get a grip in it because I'm trying to bite it with a gap. So I feel my finger bite. Anyway. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I've been Mod. Dream big. I'll see you on Thursday. Bye bye.